The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the 49ers and the Raiders. Next on Madden NFL 25.
Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. After this, the games count for real. Good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, back in the day, it was 6 preseason games, then 4, now 3. So here we are. This one, the last tune-up before the regular season gets going.
Yeah, and I know it's easy to start looking ahead to the regular season, and of course there's an excitement that comes when the games get real, but for so many players on these rosters, this is where careers and opportunities...
Final dress rehearsal before the regular season gets started in a couple of weeks' time. And off we go here in the NFL preseason finale. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
These preseason games, Mike, they could be a little bit tricky because on one hand, you want to protect your starters. You want to make sure you go into week 1 of the regular season as healthy and as prepared as possible. For a lot of the guys on this roster, especially these backup quarterbacks, this is a great opportunity not only to prove your worth in the NFL, but these are a lot of valuable opportunities and reps that don't necessarily come once the regular season gets kicked off.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. So on 4th down, the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, out to punt. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
Make no mistake about it, Mike, even though these games might not mean a lot in the grand scheme of things, they certainly matter when it comes to the evaluation of these rosters. You just can't replicate these situations of live reps in practice. So what do coaches do? They give guys a little bit of taste in the preseason games. Can you separate yourself from the rest of the pack? I'm excited to see who steps up, who makes a case to snatch one of these roster spots over these next couple hours.
First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he gets this one up past the 30.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Again, it's Madison. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Play action now with Minshew. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. On the ground, it's Madison. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On the give, this is Madison. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
That's caught by Abdullah. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard.
At the 49ers, 37-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Minshew. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Niners offense going to take over now for the second time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Now a shot downfield for Samuel.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running down, there is a lot of space open underneath. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, it's Minshew. He's got the tight end Mayer. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
In motion, that's the tight end Mayer. On the handoff, it's Madison. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They'll stick with Madison. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
On play action, here's Minshew. He finds the rookie from Georgia, Brock Bowers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Straight ahead, here's Madison. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Heelage forward for maybe a yard. That's the safety, telling Noah Hufanga on the tackle. 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9.
The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. Got his man at the 6. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line. Now, here's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Niners' 4-yard line.
Minshew going to look to throw. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And he nearly takes it in, but they're going to say he's short of the goal line, so now it is 4th and goal.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. They'll try to run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Amir Abdullah. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run, and they finally get him out of bounds. But not until...
Ready to take possession of the ball once more. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. We are through 1. 10-0 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. On 2nd down, Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk, 35 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense. Still 1st down.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them
Delay of game.
5.
Offense.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. So Kittle comes in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. This throw left side caught by Kittle. 3rd and long. Back to the air again is Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Minshew. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. Here's a 3rd down and 4. On the ground, Abdullah.
On the tackle. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, last year's All-Pro punter A.J. Cole on now for the Raiders. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Niners offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Play action, here's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt it away for San Francisco. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
They'll run up the middle. It's Madison. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. The Niners offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. To throw, it's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
3rd and short. Purdy. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold it. Here's the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Raiders offense. And their running back set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's Minshew. Charvarius Ward able to get the hand in there and make the play. They'll go here with Madison. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, here comes Madison. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd down, it's Minshew. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Vegas.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A run here with Abdullah. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Here's Minshew. That one caught by Tucker.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they're going to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, There's no mistaking who it is.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To the air once more is Minshew. He's going to keep it himself. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Throwing is Minshew. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He gets this one to Tucker. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. That one intercepted. Picked off by Darnay Holmes. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This, the final game on the preseason schedule for these two teams. After this comes final cut downs, and then we get started for real. The countdown is on for the NFL kickoff game on the Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, this is the final dress rehearsal. Still a chance for someone to make a big play that cements his spot on the roster. And to bring it your way, let's get it right back out to Mike Tirico.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Madison. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Jair Brown on the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. From the gun, it's a run with Madison. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed, and he's tracked down behind the line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Off the play fake, it's Minshew. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. Will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Vegas. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. They'll motion a tight end right. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. It'll get forward to about the 42. Divine Diablo there to make the play. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch, stays in bounds, and he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. So Kittle comes in motion. He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Still 3rd down.
So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He gets this complete to his rookie 4th-round pick.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Abdullah now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Here's a 2nd and 9. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's the gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now Madison. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. 49ers offense make their way out to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground. But you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
15 yards through the air. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
A gain of 15.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Purdy works out of the pistol. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On 1st down, a run with Madison. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. He completes it to Marshall. And he will get into the end zone. Marshall, touchdown Raiders. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Brock Purdy and the NFC champs back out to begin this next drive. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They'll motion over Samuel. On second down, Purdy. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
The home team's offense, and Gardner Minshew going to take over once again. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. On first down, here's Minshew. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. Marshall is on the move. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still second down.
They'll run Abdullah. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Raider first down.
Good for a Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's a run with Abdullah. Finding space at the 15. And he's going to be taken down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
So we are through 3. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. First and 10. Here's carry number 1 for the former Bulldog, Zamir White. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 11-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Dylan Laube. And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
It's third and 2.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Raiders will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Niners offense ready to take over once again. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Dobbs to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Dobbs now to throw. Open man is Conley. He's got it. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, 49ers. To throw is Dobbs. Off he goes. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Dobbs in the pistol. He's got his tight end, Braden Willis. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's Dobbs. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top.
Game, offense. Still first down.
Now Dobbs. That's complete to Mason.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Dobbs. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. They're called in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. From the 1, second and goal. Throwing, Dobbs. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Second down and 8.
It's second and 8.
Another run here with White. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. That's taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The Raiders have their punt team out there. This is taken at the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The 49ers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out first down and 10. He runs with it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
He'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. He'll drop to throw. Now, screen set up from Mason.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Crazy. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. It would have stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Jordan Mason, touchdown, 49ers. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest. You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The Raiders offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And they appear to be ticketed for a 3-0 preseason finish. Sometimes that's meaningful, sometimes not, but we'll see what they can do here. They'll run over center with White. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll take this down inside the 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On first down, it's White. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 49ers 28-yard line.
They'll go again with White. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raider first down. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. Finish off the preseason unbeaten, and they are ready for the regular season, which will kick off in 2 weeks' time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see you September 5th in Kansas City. The Chiefs and the Ravens in the season opener. Can't wait. Till then, enjoy the rest of your evening.